Yes, Discover. What's up with you? Do you see this train track? Guess what? This is week number 9 and some days. But guess what? We're talking about relationships. We're talking about bettering ourselves. We're talking about broken promises. Now you got me on the train track. Do you understand? Which means I've been on the Amtrak and I bought myself a ticket and I've gone somewhere, even if I have to take an extra bus. Like the mega bus was the bus I took in the time, because in addition it's cheaper to adding with the with the train to wherever you want to go. So look what I got for y'all. Train came by today, y'all. A train came by today. This kind of train you gotta get on. Oh, now you got me sitting in a chair. Guess what? I want you to just look at that track. Let me tell you, I've been in Florida, Jacksonville, Florida, for 24 years, going on 25. People didn't know that I went out of Florida. Not on one occasion, not on 2 occasions, not on 3 occasions, but several occasions. And I'm a going out person, but I did not let anybody know what I was doing. I went to New York. I went to Savannah, Georgia, and I went all the way to Virginia just to make that move. And then I repeated some steps of going to different places again, and I did it by myself. I went out there, got some business contacts. I went out there to see how the business was, because I was getting into the business, entertaining, and getting to know how entertainers are, getting to know where they go, getting to know the places they rent. And I met a lot of people all on my own. This is the solo part of failure gone fast on broken promises. And this is all after my accident, because I had an accident and it took a lot from me. It took a lot of time from me, and I was trying to build my time. And knowing that at the point of time, I couldn't really know who I could trust around me. So therefore, I trust myself to go on these trips. However, others were waiting for me on the other side, or others knew at least where I was. Now, going to Georgia was interesting. I went there, I spent, I think, the whole day or maybe 2 days there. I know I rented a hotel. The other day, I think I went there and I just walked around. I got out of my car and I just walked around through the neighbors' hoods just to see how things would be, how people would react. But I knew exactly where to go. I went to my app and I made sure I picked the safest place to go. I usually went to a place where there's colleges, prestigious college, or neighborhood that have historical landmarks. They are usually well kept up, and the people and tourists like to go a lot, and those are the places that I went. So I'm letting you know you can do this yourself. You can go get yourself on a train and just go. I even taken the, not just the train, what else do you have? I want you to think for a second. The Greyhound. I mentioned how I took the bus, right? So besides the mega bus, there's the Greyhound bus you can get on. You can get a ticket and you can just go. It's just $20 from here to Georgia. Just $20. Depending on how far you want to go on your trip is how much the money is. So take the time, get to relax. I know I've been talking about writing in your book. You leave your book home. It's up to you. If you want to take it, leave your journal home. If you want to take your journal, take it. But if you don't, leave it home. And be so excited to write in your journals when you get there. If you don't want to forget what you want to write, then scribble it down on a napkin or a paper. You know what I'm saying? Put it in your wallet. When you get home, you'll remember exactly what you wanted to write. You know, get to use these things, because these things will help you when you do business and you got business ideas or just other ventures that you may have to jot down things just to remember what I want to do. where I want to start, where I want to go. Now, come on. Now, what you're going to notice, and you're going to build character. You're going to build character. Why? Because you're doing the things you want to do. This is week 9. Now, after this week, let me first tell you this. This is not expert therapeutic channel. I'm not a therapist. However, I give experiences that I hope through my experiences you can get to learn whether they push me forward or they push me backwards. The point is making sure you know. Now let's get back. You're going to get to a point, even if you're a couple, he's going to change. She's going to change. Whatever situation you're in, there's going to be change. You're going to see change because it's going to build character. Because you're going in different places and you're getting to express yourself. You're getting to know more of yourself. You're getting to do things you want to do that you haven't even taken the time to think about doing before. Even when times are hard, listen, even when times are hard, times are good. You will begin to notice that because you know why? It could be worse. It could be worse. You open up the newspaper, you turn on the TV, and you see disastrous stories. Think about it. People run every day. Every day is a challenge. Every day is a move. Every day you could not move. The thing is that you never know where you're going to be if you don't try. But as you look around, trust and believe there's somebody trying to be where you are, where you don't want to be. Somebody is trying to run to be. Think about it. And your story had been a disaster. But some of the things that people go through is worse than what you've went through. But the good thing that I'm telling you today, that you stood up, you didn't give up. And that's what I did. I stood up. I could have gave up. I could have said, man, forget this. No, I did the next best thing. I went somewhere else just to get away from where I live, from the city that I lived in, from the state that I lived in. Get yourself a passport. These are the goals that we want to accomplish. We're trying to go places. I'm looking at people now, especially some YouTubers that went places. And those are the ones that, like today, and another time when I invest in people, I invested in somebody because I see where you're going and I'm trying to get there. And they also help mentor other people. So I'm not just talking, but I'm doing because I see what I was able to accomplish. You taking me somewhere I wasn't able to go, but I'm watching it. You showing me without embarrassment, without caring what the next person think about you, about what you have, about where you've been, about where you at, but you're still doing things where you at. And you're not letting it take a toll on you. Yet others will make it seem that you're going through your worst when you're going to your best, because there's people who aren't even able to do the things that you do. And as long as you remember that, you can be a solo team by yourself, or you can be duo with somebody else. Do not give up. Enjoy what's around you. Enjoy nature. The birds, the dogs, the cats. You know what I'm saying? The owls. There's so much out there. A caterpillar. I started to recognize ladybugs again because my eyes were so widened on what's out there, what I can get. I forgot about the little things to appreciate. When we were children, things that made us smile. Ooh, what's that? A ladybug? Then you start beginning to look at the birds and the other things that have life, that can breathe. Yet they have to get food, find their food when you can get up and go get yours. They have to, crawl to get their food. But you may have money to get it or find a way to access money to get what you want. Find a way to access money to make this trip. Stay with me and I tell you how I was able to get money to do some of the things that I did. And some of the places that I went in New York was interesting. Come with me.
I did it like that, I did it like this. Yeah, I did it like that, I did it like this. Yes, I did it like that, I did it like this, I did it like that. No, yes, I did it like that, I did it like this. Hey, 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 I did it like that, I did it like this. Hey, 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 I did it like that. I did it like that, I did it like this. Yeah, I did it like that, I did it like this. Yes, I did it like that, I did it like this, I did it like that. No, yes, I did it like that, I did it like this. Hey, 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 I did it like that, I did it like this. Hey, 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 I did it like that. I did it like that.
See that? Wow. Now, I had a good time. I went and saw extended family that I haven't seen in a while, was out with them, and I just enjoyed myself. If I don't want to spend a season here, coming in the new year, I go to New York and spend it with somebody else, or spend it in Georgia with somebody else, or wherever I want to go. But I enjoy myself. As you can see, I did what I wanted to do. And the New York pizzas, you see on the plate, oh man, how I miss my New York pizza. But the biggest thing, it allowed you time, even as a couple, failure gone fast on broken promises. Let him, her, your partner, whatever you got going on, get whatever book of interest. I always have self-improvement books. My most important book is How to Build Your Self-Esteem. I had a link. I'll go back in my video. I get the link of the book that I had to make sure that you get to read it. Some of the books that I do give to you are PDF, copyrightable, so that you're able to download it and read it with no problem. Now, that allowed me to also learn about me, why I like these things, why I don't feel childish doing these things, because these are not childish things. This is your time enjoying the things that you like to do, and there's nothing childish in it. And the book will allow you to identify with who you are. You're dealing with the self, your self-ego. You're dealing with the id. And you're dealing with your conscience. The id is like what you don't know, the kiddish part of you that just don't know how to, because if I don't know how to, I cannot get to where I want to go or even learn the things that I want to learn. So I take in knowledge, tools, books, magazines, movies, adventures, doing it yourself. That's an adventure. The id, the kid in you, will begin to grow and do different things. And the self-conscious, the conscious mind will begin to take in. That's what it's all about. Growing your conscious mind from the id. And when you grow your conscious mind, once you get there, that ego part of you will begin to grow. You have your self-confidence. You begin to grow ego within you, not become so much about thinking it's all about you. But that's just a part of what the body and what your scientific method teaches us about ourselves. The id, the conscience, self-mind, and the ego. And you grow to your superego of being the best that you can be. And that's what it's all about, growing to your superego. The id, when I had the accident, it took me back. I could have stayed there in my id, but self-consciously, my conscious already knew what I like, where I want to go, the things I want to do, the things I'm used to doing. And when you read these books will give you better details of explaining exactly what I'm trying to tell you. And you can get to identify with what you're reading. And once you identify that there's nothing strange about it, you can begin to have confidence in doing the things that you want to do. So I hope you enjoy this video. And I'm going to leave a link of the books. I'm going to give you a link of my Chime. Hopefully you join Chime with me. You get $100 back if you join. I'm going to put Atlas in it, the Atlas card. These are ways of having money. Get your direct deposit, get your money saved up, get ready. Go out and do something. Think about getting yourself a passport. And invest. I never thought that I would be investing in other things, other opportunities, other people, but that's how you start. If you want people to invest in you, you have to invest in them. You have to invest in things. Because them same people will be the one who's helping you to get out of the norm into the difference of things that will take you a long way. If not, I could have went in the shadows, but I wasn't giving up. My conscience knew the id already grew, but that ego is something else. Until next time, go out there, be as discovered, and know we're going to take away this ninth, but when I come back, I'm not going to do weeks. I'm going to do part 1, part 2, part 3, but you know we give a break. So we're going to give a break. Enjoy the holidays, enjoy the seasons. And next time, I'm taking you places. Appreciate you for watching each video, because each video that you watch give me a time to bring you more. Until next time, BS and discover. See that?